And in fact, Moussaoui said today that a couple of things. Number one, he said it's okay to lie because when you're in a war, deceit is war. He quoted Muhammad, although he did say he's not lying today. And secondly, he also said today that he did not, when he came here to the United States, know what the other parts of the plan were, that there were only two targets, the World Trade Center and the White House. He wasn't very clear on the details. And he also admitted that he was in a bit of a tussle with al-Qaeda leadership, that he was in the plot, then out of it, then back into it. So that's the big question. Was he really in it, or was he just a wannabe?
How did his behavior compare? I mean, we've heard about these outbursts in court. In addition to regularly firing his lawyers, they've had to throw him out of court again and again. But it seems today he was actually responding to questions, etc.
Yes, the old, outbursts were gone. The old Zacarias Moussaoui, who was prone to histrionics, who had to be told to sit down by the judge, who sort of argued with everything, fought all the procedures. He was very docile today. Now, I'm speculating here, but I think we believe that he's wearing one of those stun belts, and it may be that he was very worried about doing anything that would cause the marshals to press that button, understandably so. But for whatever reason, you're right, he acted like any other witness. He was very methodical, and it was the contrast between this sort of extreme hatred and preparation to hijack planes on the one hand and his very placid demeanor on the other.
A stun belt? They literally have something around his waist that they can push a button and it...
Well, as you know, these are sometimes used in the courts, and we're not positive about this. He's wearing a prison jumpsuit. You can't see what's under it. But some previous court documents had led us to speculate that he might be wearing one. Again, I'm not certain about this, but another piece of evidence that would suggest that he was is when the jury selection started and he would stand up and say he's al-Qaeda, the judge would have him led out of the courtroom, and each time he would put his hands on his head and say, look, I'm not doing anything threatening, which suggests he was trying to say, don't zap me, I'm behaving myself.